Hello, and welcome to Sylvan Mist Designs. I am coming to you today with what I believe is an absolutely incredible find at Dollar Tree. I stopped by today looking for something completely different and stumbled upon these. Look at this. So I've got this very, very cute butterfly, and then what is on my table? I've got a unicorn. These are the newest decor pieces, and they're actually quite thick. And I really like that. These are not like the super thin things like, and they actually have a little base that they slide on. Isn't that just super adorable? I wanted to start out at least with the unicorn and the butterfly, and I'm gonna go ahead and do these with just some really loose dot and swoosh type painting. This one I'm actually going to be doing in the pink and coral background. And then I think for the butterfly, I think I'm gonna do shades of purple. I'm just gonna get started on the background today. I am gonna go ahead and do both sides of the unicorn, and then I'm also gonna be doing its base. What I think I wanna do is draw a line kind of diagonal and paint this pink and this orange. So it has been a full 24 hours since I painted the base. I have picked out 4 basic colors that I'm going to be using for the dots on this. I am going to bring in white. I have got the blue, which is, this one is the turquoise blue. I've got a purple. This one is the magenta, and then I've got sweet mint. And then on top of that, I do have the champagne gold that I'm going to come back to just to make sure that I have some cute sparkly elements in here. I will also be doing the top of the base, and of course, because this is not a flat piece, it is a 3D piece, it will stand. I will obviously be doing both sides. I won't bore you with actually the painting process for both sides. I will just do one side, and then I will give you an update once everything is finished. I do want to get a few larger design elements in here, so I'm going to start with those. Okay, so as you can see, I decided not just to go with these 2, but I added an additional 3rd one to kind of balance that out. And then I added that same pattern here to the base. I did those large ones actually as a 14. And then I'm going to leave this particular pattern as it is, and I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next ones. I'm going to primarily, I think, stick with patterns that are a little more simplistic, just because I have quite a bit to do and it could get very lost in the busyness of this piece. I've got in the big elements. I think at this point I'm ready to go ahead and start adding in just some of the more random small ones, like the swooshes here. What I'm going to do is start, in this case, I started with a 4, but I'll probably actually also go up to a 5. But essentially, take the swoosh tool and go through and fill in as many spaces as I can that looks nice with the tool size of like 5, 4, 3, and 2, get them all separated out, and then go back in and continue to work smaller little elements in. All right, now before I get too carried away, I do want to leave a little bit of empty space on this, but I'm gonna go ahead and pick up my 6, and I put some of this gold in my palette because I do want to get some of the hearts in, and I wanted to make sure again that I had a good amount of room for that. Okay, so I like the hearts on that now. I want only to do maybe 1 or 2 small things, and one of the things I do need to do is maybe add in a couple more elements right here where that line is, just to make sure that that's hidden. And then for the rest, that's just about it. I'm gonna go over these little flowers that I did with a top dot, and potentially some of these, and oh, I forgot one. And these little daisies. I did want to add a little bit of a swoosh to the petals of those just to give them a little bit more detail. And that's basically going to be it. All right, so I think I've got all the final touches on this, and I'm gonna call this one done. Now, I didn't show you the other side. I haven't done it yet, but I'm essentially just gonna copy this pattern, or, you know, relatively close to it, on the other side. And then obviously the base here, I'm gonna leave the bottom empty, but the top then can be viewed from both sides. All right, I certainly hope you liked this one. I really had fun doing this one. It was pretty quick and simple. Stay tuned because I actually do have another one of these in a butterfly that I'm gonna try out with probably some of these colors here. This beautiful purple and the sweet mint teal green as the background. So stay tuned for that one, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.